Let's record this mini duck today. First, take out the yarn from the crochet kit. Use a 2.5mm hook, stitch markers, sewing needle, then prepare scissors. Learn how to wrap the yarn. How to hold the yarn. Here is a demo of how to hold the yarn. Next, I will demonstrate how to hold the yarn. Find the yarn end of the loop. Hold the yarn end with your right hand. Wrap the yarn around your left hand. Spread your left hand. Wrap it over your pinky from top to bottom. Then wrap it around your index finger from the front of your palm, from back to front. Finally, form a loop around your middle finger. Wrap from front to back, then back to the front, forming a loop. Press the intersection of the loop with your thumb and middle finger. This is the general method for starting a stitch. Suitable for both magic ring and chain stitch starts. I'll use this starting method. Hold the hook with your right hand. You can use the knife grip or the pencil grip. Use whichever is comfortable for you. Use both hands to work the piece. Did you learn this way of holding the yarn? Did you get it? Let's get back. Hold yarn with your left hand. With thumb and index finger, wrap yarn like this. Pinch the yarn end with thumb and middle finger. Hook can be held like this or like this, up to personal preference. I prefer holding like this, like holding a pencil. Hook below. From below. Wrap once like this. Like this. Wrap once like this. Wrap once. Press with right middle finger. Pull through. This is the start of the foundation chain. This is what we crochet for the body first. Need to chain 2 stitches. Here is another demo of chain stitch. Now I will demo how to crochet a chain stitch. Here, use a chain stitch as the foundation chain. First, make a chain stitch. A chain stitch is the foundation chain. If you are going to make single crochet, next, 1 chain stitch as the foundation chain is enough. If you need to make a half double crochet, you need to make 2 chain stitches as the foundation chain. For a double crochet, make 3 chain stitches. For a double crochet, as the foundation chain. Make 3 chain stitches as the foundation chain, and so on. The taller the stitch, the more chain stitches you need for the foundation chain. Three chain stitches are the foundation chain for a double crochet. A double crochet requires a yarn over. Insert the hook into the stitch and bring the yarn over. There are 3 loops on the hook. Pull the yarn through the first 2 loops. Then pull the yarn through the last 2 loops. A double crochet height requires 2 yarn overs. So you need to make 3 chain stitches as the foundation chain. Remove 3 chain stitches. Change to 2 chain stitches. This is the foundation chain for a half double crochet. For a half double crochet, yarn over. Insert the hook into the stitch. Bring the yarn out of the stitch. There are 3 loops on the hook. Pull the yarn through all 3 loops. Pull through all 3 loops at once. A half double crochet is shorter than a double crochet, but taller than a single crochet. So you need to make 2 chain stitches as the foundation chain. Now remove the loop and make a single crochet. A single crochet only needs 1 chain stitch as the foundation chain. Make 1 chain stitch. Let's get back. Look at how to make a chain stitch. Now hook is in front of the yarn. Wrap yarn and pull through. Wrap yarn and pull through again. This is a chain stitch. While crocheting, keep inside the loop. Move freely. Don't pull too long, nor too short. Just move freely like this. Some friends may ask, why wrap once? See, if not wrap here, when crocheting, if you skip it. No elasticity, right? No firmness. So after wrapping, here it's easier to crochet. Now take a look. 1V is 1 stitch. This is first stitch. Here is a demo of where to find the first stitch. Next, I will help you find the position for the first stitch of each round. It is easy to get this wrong. If you are not using slip stitches and foundation chains, but using the spiral method, you must place a stitch marker at the beginning of each round to help identify the first stitch. Like the way I crochet, each round ends with a slip stitch and begins with a foundation chain. When there are slip stitches and foundation chains, it is easier to find the first stitch of each round. Now I've made the first stitch of the second round. So where is the position for the first stitch of the second round? Someone might say, I've already made this stitch, so I will start here. If you start here, you are wrong. You are wrong. Why? Because the slip stitches and foundation chains at the end and beginning of each round are not counted in the stitch count. So each round must start with the first stitch. Why is this the first stitch? Because at the end of the previous round, you made a slip stitch. A slip stitch connects the last stitch of this round to the first stitch. So the stitch where you made the slip stitch is the first stitch. The position for the first stitch of the second round is where you made the slip stitch. See, it is this stitch. Start the first stitch of the second round in the same stitch as the slip stitch. If you can't find the first stitch at the beginning, you can mark it with a stitch marker after making the first stitch. Make a mark to help you find the first stitch of each round. Let's get back. This is second stitch. After chaining 2, work into second from hook. This is first stitch, right? This is second stitch. Take front loop of second stitch. Crochet into this half. Insert hook. Pull hook over yarn to pull through. Now 2 loops on hook. Pull through together. Pull through under yarn like this. This is cross single crochet. Here is a demo of the differences between cross single crochet and normal single crochet. Next, I will help you distinguish between cross single crochet and regular single crochet. Each stitch forms a square X. Can you see it? This type of single crochet is called cross single crochet. The stitches of cross single crochet are square, making the piece look neat and full. The holes between the stitches are smaller. This type of single crochet is called cross single crochet. Now look at another piece. Each single crochet is V-shaped. It is V-shaped. This crochet method is called regular single crochet. The biggest difference between it and cross single crochet is the shape of the single crochet. One is V-shaped, the other is X-shaped. This is the difference between cross single crochet and regular single crochet. Let me demonstrate how to make a cross single crochet. For single crochet, do not yarn over. Insert the hook directly into the stitch. To make a cross single crochet, bring the yarn over from top to bottom. There are 2 loops on the hook. For the second yarn over, bring the yarn from bottom to top. This is how to make a cross single crochet. Let me demonstrate again. Insert the hook into the stitch. Bring the yarn over from top to bottom. The first yarn over is from top to bottom, when there are 2 loops on the hook. The second yarn over is from bottom to top, when making a cross single crochet. The 2 yarn overs are different. The resulting single crochet is called a cross single crochet. For regular single crochet, the 2 yarn overs are the same. Both are from bottom to top. This is called regular single crochet. For regular single crochet, it is easier to yarn over from bottom to top. Yarning over from top to bottom is relatively more complicated. So making cross single crochet is slower than regular single crochet. Why not yarn over from top to bottom for the second time? If you yarn over from top to bottom for the second time, the yarn will not go through the loop. So the second yarn over is from bottom to top. The difference between regular single crochet and cross single crochet is the first yarn over. Yarn over from top to bottom for cross single crochet. Yarn over from bottom to top for regular single crochet. Okay. Did you learn it? Let's get back. Place a stitch marker. Here is another demo of where to place a marker. When making single crochet, have double crochet and double crochet. They all form a V-shaped stitch when viewed from the side. The first stitch after the foundation chain is the first stitch of the round. If you can't find this stitch, place a marker after making the first stitch. Place a marker at the first stitch. Where to place the marker? Where to place the marker? The V-shaped stitch when viewed from the side. When crocheting, go through the entire V-shaped stitch. When placing the marker, also go through the entire V-shaped stitch. The V-shaped stitch when viewed from the side. Place the marker by going through the entire V-shaped stitch. Next time, use the first stitch. Insert at the marker position. This is how to find the first stitch and place a marker. You might wonder, after making the first stitch and forming the V-shape, there is actually another V-shape in front. Why is the first stitch the one with the marker, and not the previous V-shape? Before making the first single crochet, make a foundation chain first. The foundation chain is not counted in the total stitch count. The foundation chain and the slip stitch at the end of each round are not counted. At the end of each round, make a slip stitch. Then, for the second round, make a foundation chain. These two stitches are not counted. Start counting stitches from the first stitch after the foundation chain. So place the marker at the first stitch, and not at the V-shape from the slip stitch. Let's get back. Look, clip stitch marker here. When placing marker, don't pick only one side, nor only this side. Pick whole stitch. Because when slip stitching, later, here is another demo of split stitch. In this episode, we will learn how to make a slip stitch. Using the magic ring to start the piece. At the end of each round, make a slip stitch to join the last stitch to the first stitch. To connect the whole piece into a ring. After completing the stitch count for the first round. Now, let's make a slip stitch. First, find the first stitch of this round. The first stitch is marked with a stitch marker. This is the first stitch. To make a slip stitch, draw the loop to the middle of the hook. Use your right index finger to hold the loop. Insert the hook into the first stitch. Pass through the first stitch at the marked spot. When making a slip stitch, go through the V-shaped stitch. Penetrate the V-shaped stitch, bring the yarn with the hook. Pull the yarn out through the first stitch. After pulling out, there are two loops on the hook. Bring the second loop onto the hook. Pull it through the original loop on the hook. Tighten the loop by repeatedly pulling. The slip stitch is completed. Connect the last stitch to the first stitch to form a circle. This is a slip stitch. Let's get back. We slip stitch into hose stitch. So go through hose stitch. This is first stitch. Crochet 8 single crochets in this stitch. Here is another demo of single crochet. For a single crochet, bring the hook to the middle. Do not yarn over. Insert the hook into the stitch. Bring the yarn through with the hook. There are 2 loops on the hook. Pull the yarn through both loops. This is how to make a single crochet. Let's get back. 1, 2 single crochets. 3, 4, 2 loops on hook. Pull through together. After crocheting 4, pull yarn to this side. In the same stitch, means crochet into front loop. 5, 6, 7, 8, 'This is 8 single crochets. Slip stitch into first stitch, where we placed marker. Insert hook. Pull through like this. Pull through. After pulling through, now 2 loops on hook. Take first loop, pull through second loop. This is slip stitch. Why make slip stitch? Making slip stitch makes each round circular. See, without slip stitch. Without slip stitch, there would be a gap here. Crochet directly. Second round. Not aligned. Feels like a slope, right? So slip stitch every round. Round 2, make 1 turning chain. Make 1 turning chain, without this turning. Look carefully. Without turning chain, direct single crochet creates a gap here. See? With turning chain, then single crochet. Look here. Much neater and aligned. Place marker in first stitch. Round 2, 8 increases. Increase means 2 single crochets per stitch. This is first. Crochet second now. This one too, after slip stitch. This stitch needs stitches. This round, conceal yarn tail. Hide it inside. 1 single crochet. 2 single crochets. This is cross single crochet. Notice difference between regular and cross single crochet. Cross single crochet done this way, regular pose from back like this. See, regular single crochet. Regular single crochet. How it looks. Crochet a few. These are regular stitches. This cross stitch. Result less even than cross stitch. So for amigurumi, use cross single crochet. Demonstrating regular stitch. If wrong stitch. Made a mistake. Pull it out. Then re-wrap yarn. Re-wrap yarn. Continue crocheting. Third increase. Increase now. 1 single crochet. 2 single crochets. Beginners may crochet tighter or looser stitches. This is normal. Practice makes perfect. 1 single crochet. 2 single crochets. Next stitch. 1 single crochet. 2 single crochets. 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 Count stitches. Now, how to count stitches? Like this. 1V is 1 stitch. 1, 2, 3, 14, 15, 16. Total 16 single crochets. Count carefully in first 2 rounds. Or mistakes later. Also note, here. This stitch. This one, slip stitch from here to here. Skip this stitch. Turning chain here. Skip this too. Directly slip stitch into marked stitch. Slip stitch here. Practice slip stitch again. Hook pull through. 2 loops on hook. Take first loop. Pull through second loop. Round to completed. Nicely rounded. Now, make 1 turning chain. Now crochet round 3. Round 3, 1 single crochet, 1 increase. Insert into slip stitch location. Pull through. Crochet 1 single crochet. This is first stitch. Place marker. Always mark first stitch. Avoid mistakes later. 1 single crochet. 1 increase. Increase means 2 single crochets. In same stitch. Next stitch. 1 single crochet. 1 increase. Second set done. Total 8 sets. 1 single crochet. 1 increase. Third set. Fourth set. Now, 1 single crochet. Crochet, fifth set. 1 single crochet. 1 increase. Sixth set. 1 single crochet. 1 increase. One single crochet. 1 increase. Eighth set. 1 single crochet. 1 increase. Slip stitch to first stitch. Round 3 completed. Counting rounds guide. This is round 1. Round 2. Round 3. While crocheting, right side facing you. This is right side. This is wrong side. Cut yarn tail. Don't mix sides. This is right side. Crochet from right side. Round 4 now. Make 1 turning chain. Round 4, 2 single crochets, 1 increase. First single crochet. Place marker. Two single crochets. 1 increase. 1 set done. Using cross single crochet method. Second set, 1 single crochet. 2 single crochets. 1 increase. Yarn tangled. Second set done. Third set, 1 single crochet. 2 single crochets. 1 increase. Third set. Fourth set, now. 1 single crochet. 2 single crochets. 1 increase. Fifth set, now. 1 single crochet. 2 single crochets. 1 increase. Fifth set. Sixth set. 1 single crochet. 2 single crochets. 1 increase. Seventh set, 1 single crochet. 2. 1 increase. Eighth set, 1 single crochet. Two single crochets. 1 increase. Slip stitch to first stitch. Round 4 done. Round 5, now. Rounds 5 to 9. Crochet even rounds. No increases, decreases. Even round means 1 stitch per stitch. First stitch. 1 single crochet. Place marker. 2 single crochets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 29, 30, 31, 32. Even round total 32 stitches. Slip stitch to first stitch. Round 6. Now, make 1 turning chain. 1 single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Slip stitch to first stitch. Make 1 chain stitch. Round 6 completed. Round 7. Now, 1 single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Slip stitch to first stitch. Make 1 chain stitch. Round 8, now. Place marker. Don't forget stitch marker. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Slip stitch to first stitch. Make 1 chain stitch. Round 8 completed.